You know, being sick and being a celebrity, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And many of my childhood heroes suffered from that. From what you talking about, Willis? I can't remember his name at the moment. Gary Coleman to Darren Fletcher, the Man United sports hero. To I remember Gary Coleman used to wake up. He used to pick himself up from pools of vomit and go on camera and be the star of the show. And thinking of what happened to Chadwick Boseman. Mind your boy. That's how you know she's a bitch. 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 Cause I'm saying something important and she knows I'm recording. Her name is Mia. She's Asian. She's under mental health. She thinks she's got me wrapped around the palm of her fingers, and I'm not interested in her at all, and I air her out all the time. But anyway, let's get back to where I started from. Chadwick Boseman having colon cancer and being 43 years old was hard. It's like the guy who played Dexter as well, who had cancer and passed away. The guy who played Spartacus, who had cancer and passed away. You know, you see so many of your peers who may be living a better life than you and getting paid more than you, but they still have the same conditions as you and go through the same things. And this is what I'm saying about women who don't understand how serious this situation is. Like, why would you call me? You said you would call me in an hour. Why would you call me when I'm talking about someone dying and talking about being on TV and being in ill health? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You Asian girls are just as much of a waste of time as you black and white girls. In fact, you girls on earth, period, yeah, are a fucking waste of time. But let's get back to Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman used to pick himself up from pools of vomit. He would be in pools of vomit, vomiting his guts out. And he would get up and he would be the star of the show. Yeah? I remember being in moving brands. I remember being at the gym. I remember being on my way to different workplaces where I was being treated like shit on this show. And I was bleeding my arse out, to be honest with you. And I was in intense chronic pain and I could barely move. And there were days that I could barely stand and get out of bed. I was on antipsychotics that would make me shake so hard I would fall asleep in finance director meetings, and they knew full well what was going on and they did not give a fuck. Yeah, just like this bitch Mia who called me while I'm making this video. Why you people feel you're so important when tragic events happen to call up, whether they're real or not? This is the news I'm receiving. Yeah? This is the news I'm receiving. Yeah? And you have the audacity to call up because you think you're piff. My number one girl is Jules. My number one girl is Nina. My number one girl is Malaya Michelle, Natalie Emmanuel, Hannah Simone. The list goes on. It's not no busted fat chick called Mia who I met in the Queen Mary Hospital on set. Yeah? Know your place. Know your place. You're there to pass the time. You're there to pass the time. Now, the thing about these actors is that I've noticed a certain look of on actors' faces recently, and even on some musicians' faces when they're thinking, I shouldn't have this role. This should be Noel's role. This should be Jesus's role. I shouldn't have this role. And that's the look Chadwick Boseman always had on his face. Yeah, and it hurts me that I no longer get to see him on screen. He will always be the king of Wakanda to me. His movie was so inspiring. I named a world that I wanted to recreate in peace. Wakanda, the New Hope, Wakanda, the new world, or I think it was Wakanda, the New Hope forever. I think I named the world the Wakanda, the New Hope forever. Yeah, just because of the performances, the stunning performances in Black Panther. And I can't wait to see Black Panther 2. And it's not only in black actors that I'm seeing that people are thinking that they don't deserve their roles and that I should be having their roles because they're my opportunities. And the game show is screwing me out of them. Yeah? The Spider-Man actors, the most recent one as well. If you look at these people's micro expressions, all that's on their minds is this should be Noel's role. Noel is the star here. Yeah? When kids see me do my Spider-Man thing, they go, wow, because I naturally do it. It's like the actors are paying tribute to me when they're making their movies. So I thought I'll do a little song for Chadwick Boseman and him passing on to another place. And I'll miss Chadwick Boseman dearly, and I will be watching Black Panther 2, and I won't be watching it in the cinema with you white people, to be honest. I just won't be. I won't be. Or you Asian people. Especially with the way this Asian girl called me up while I was talking about a man who had just passed away on the news. And she's well aware that I was talking about him because cameras are everywhere and everything is displayed to everyone. Yeah? So she was well aware that I was talking about Chadwick Boseman. I have a friend coming to visit me in less than 10 minutes. He hasn't called me to interrupt me. This bitch me, I did. Yeah? And these actors are saying, Noel should be having these roles. This should be Noel's spot. This role is blatantly made for him. Bad boys for life. Will Smith's son. Who should have played him but me? Gemini Man. Who could have played him but me? Will Smith had to play himself. Spider-Man. Everyone knows that should have been me. Black Panther. That was meant to be my starring role. I saw the look on Chadwick Boseman's face. He felt like it wasn't his spot. And now he's passed away at the age of 43 of colon cancer. Yeah? And that's very serious. And all you girls think about is dick and flirting, yeah? Because you think you're piff, yeah? But I'm so put off your fucking attitudes and what you think. Because these gay men are telling you you're buff, yeah? that you think that you can actually disrespect and violate man in that way, yeah, that I don't even want to masturbate or have sex. When was the last time I masturbated? It's been like a week. That's a long time for me. Everyone knows that. Why? 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 Because of the way you women are behaving. You aren't behaving godly. You aren't behaving sacredly. You're letting social media, yeah, and popular opinion, yeah, and all this other bullshit, yeah, take over the fact that good men are passing on, yeah. You've got Juice World, gone. Chadwick Boseman, gone. Mac Miller, gone. Gary Coleman, gone. Who else? Who else? Bernie Mac, gone. 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 Gary Coleman, gone. Some of the most funniest, most liveliest Robin Williams, gone. Most of them, some of the most liveliest entertaining people you will ever meet are gone. And all these bitches are thinking is, Noel thinks I'm buff, I can call him whenever the fuck I want and he'll answer and pick up. Full of shit. I'm not gonna rap. I'm gonna play this song for Chadwick Boseman. If I can find it. The laptop is hating because you know the internet loves to hate when you try and do the right thing and they want to make Nick look bad. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. We miss you, Chadwick. I miss you, Chadwick. I look forward to Black Panther 2. It looks amazing. Yeah, I try to try, but living life without you is like living a lie. You were the wings to my flight, you were the low to my high, and there was nothing good about it goodbye. Yeah, I lost my stripes, had my Stan Smiths. Missing you's becoming a madness. Yeah, I got caught up in my antics. I got a clean heart, but deep down I'm still a bandit. And business time. I am so sorry Chadwick Boseman had to go just because he felt he didn't deserve to be in that Black Panther spot.
Yeah, I know that I messed up. I can't bring myself to say you're my ex-love. I got my chest up, but inside I'm burning. They say love is blind, but you open up my curtains. Whoa, you're my future. Yeah, I've been a low life. Your friends said not to trust me, they were so right.
Chadwick Boseman, you see it all over the actors' faces. Yaz the Great. Everyone looking for the Spider-Man spots. Everyone saying it should be me. Everyone saying it should be me in the movies. Because this game show is hating so much, they'd rather see me locked up in a mental ward, in seclusion, getting injected in the bum in front of men, smiling at me, yeah, getting disrespected by less than average women, yeah, with no moral principles, to the point where I don't even know if there's a girl out there for me anymore. Yeah? To the point where I don't even know if there's a girl out there for me anymore. You lot are the ones who said I did not deserve my rewards and my opportunities. Yeah? Now people are dying and passing on to other worlds, yeah, and other lives, yeah, just because they feel they don't deserve the success that their natural talent would have got them. I would have loved to co-star with Chadwick Boseman in a movie, in a Black Panther movie. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for my spot. Bad Boys movie. Waiting for my spot to star with my dad. Black Panther movie. Waiting for a spot to star with Michael B. Jordan, who's probably going to be the star now. And I was waiting to star with Chadwick Boseman. I was waiting to star with these people. A new Blade Trinity movie. Transformers, working with Tyrese, Vin Diesel, and Natalie Emmanuel. Sorry, I'm getting Transformers and Fast and Furious mixed up. So I'm probably gonna stop here because my friend's waiting for me. But I just wanted to say, I take this seriously. When you hear a person passes, it's serious. I know what it feels like to think you're going to die. Yeah? And be all alone. Yeah? And be treated like shit and mocked and no one give a damn fuck. And their behavior continue over and over again. We're looking in the news at talented actors and entertainers passing away tragically and, to be honest and quite frank, quite embarrassingly, yeah? Just because no one wants to give me my shot, and I would have happily co-starred with these individuals. But because no one wants to see me be a star, yeah? People are dying and moving on. And no one gives a fuck. Me, I would rather call me 2 minutes into the conversation asking for a blueberry vape pen when I'm in Springfield tooting and she's in Queen Mary, Roehampton. How the fuck does that make sense? You see, you bitches, yeah? You're gonna learn a fucking lesson. Just as much as you men are. Everyone is wrong here. And you police should be a damn ashamed of yourselves. You would rather see me get manhandled by NHS and police and have guns put on me. You would rather see me be followed by police everywhere I go, harassed by teenagers, little kids, and grown-ass fucking men of all fucking colours, racially abused, harassed, homophobic comments, straight up lies told. You would rather see that than a good decent movie with me as the star. No, instead you want to choose another actor, and the other actor knows it's wrong, but he's got to take his moment, and then he passes, because he can't take being here anymore, because he knows it's that fake and full of shit. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, you'll be dearly missed.